It's in the game.
Put some respect on my name now. Let's go. I want you at your strongest. I want you at your fastest. You and me.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round one of this stand-up-only fight is underway. A friendly reminder of the rule set. Not a whole lot of them, but you can't grapple or wrestle at all. And if the fight does hit the canvas, no follow-up strikes permitted on the ground. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Oh my goodness, I can barely get my notes together. A huge early connection there.
It's about the punch, but it's also about the setup. That was a beautiful setup that allowed him to land that strike.
Oh! How about these two going? Oh! Just like that! One and done!
Wow, that was impressive. John, he said that this would not take long for him.
Let's get it to Bruce Buffer now. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 59 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Michael Venom Payne!
All right, so an incredible finish for the kickboxer over the boxer here tonight. Nice job by the matchmakers to put these two athletes together, but the more diverse striker ultimately gets it done.
More diverse. You know, when you look at specialists, you look at the boxer versus the kickboxer, you ask yourself, well, who has more weapons? This kickboxer showed he has more weapons and he was...
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with this highly anticipated stand-up only event. You gotta play by the rules here. There aren't a ton of them, but there is no grappling of any type, either on the feet or on the ground. Fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the floor as well, so that bears watching here as round one gets underway. That's good defense to block that punch. No better volume striker in UFC history than Max Holloway, adding to his totals tonight. Be mindful of that. Oh, he fires back now. Big right hands there by Max Holloway. Oh, how good is this? Both men going for the finish. Nice feint there to the right by Max, blessed Holloway.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Oh, hook to the head by Holloway. Man, that lead hook is on point and potent at that.
Well, it's just a great punch. It's one of his best skills. He's so good at finding that lead hook. And to this point, he has been able to do it multiple times in this round.
Holloway's eye looks to have been cut open from one of those offerings.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round. All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on, it is landing with more force, and his opponent is starting to wear down. So I will not be surprised if we see another one that ends the fight.
Really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
Effective jab there by... Oh! All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 45 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Max Blessed Holloway.
How about it, folks? Max Holloway by knockout. He had a different tone to him this week in our fighter meeting. And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon.
Ready.
All right, so with that touch of the gloves, we are underway with this stand-up only fight. A couple of rules in play here, we remind you. No grappling of any type. Also, fighters cannot do any follow-up strikes on the floor. Let's see how it plays out. Patented right hook lands cleanly for the champion Topuria.
Ilia Topuria, one of the most special talents we have ever seen in the UFC. A tremendous boxer. And once again, he's leading the dance with that right hook. A lot of range is what Max Holloway should do. Staying far away from Topuria, trying to pop at him. And Topuria needs to get close. Topuria is fast.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. The moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
Holloway wide-eyed as he presses forward as usual.
I mean, Max Holloway's ability to press you is nothing short of extraordinary.
Man, that was a massive shot to the head. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
God, he is so fast.
Oh, another punch landed there by Max blessed Holloway. Oh, what a beautiful cross there. I'm not sure you can teach hand speed like that.
That's the thing. It's a good cross. The timing's great. But the speed is really what is throwing his opponent off. In a lot of trouble. He's hurt very bad.
These guys throwing early. Holloway's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Man, these guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. Less than 2 minutes now to go. And that right hand of Topuria once again.
Max got to keep that jab in his face. Topuria's got to continue to move his head. That's exactly what they did. Congratulations, champ.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce. How about it, folks?
Welcome to motherfucking Detroit, goddammit. Shit.
Let's show some love. Welcome to Detroit. With my gangsters and all my thugs. Throw them hands up and show some love. And welcome to Detroit City. I said welcome to Detroit City. Every place, everywhere we go. Where we take everywhere we went. That's what I'm no tricky. That's what's good and they all say tricky.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, we are ready to go here at the start of round 1 for this stand-up only event, so grapplers need not apply. We outlined the rules off the top, but here's your refresher. No grappling of any type. We also point out fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the ground. Let's see if the combatants play by the rules here as our first round gets underway.
Beautiful block there.
Nice right cross from O'Malley. He can shoot a basketball, he can hit a baseball, and man, can he land a right cross.
I mean, he is such a tremendous athlete. You see it in the way that he moves. You see it in how fast he gets that right hand to the target. Great punch by Sean O'Malley.
Oh, he walked right into that uppercut.
Oh, another right hand.
Full-on brawl right out of the chute. Fans enjoying every second of it.
Yeah, of course they are, John, but they're not in there, and they won't be feeling it 10 minutes into this fight.
Well, you hear the crowd oohing and eyeing as Sean O'Malley lands that right cross yet again.
That's Sean O'Malley's best punch, and now he is throwing it back to back because his opponent is not showing an ability to stop him.
Well, he says timing plus speed equals power. It's a pleasure to watch Sean O'Malley work on the feet.
Yeah, and it's never one direction. Sean O'Malley does a good job of stepping in both directions and always keeping his opponents confused.
Man, the overwhelming striking display continues. The cross is in your face, and then it's gone and right back in your face.
Yes, right back in his face. He's so effective with this punch. He throws the cross to hurt you, and then eventually he sits down on it to end.
Oh, man, looks like he ate another body shot there. Can't absorb too many more of those.
I mean, you can tell.
From the mouth, Daniel, looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Touched him with the strike there. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip, not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt, he got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway.
Liver kick.
Man, these body kicks are really punishing. He's landed several in this round alone. Investing in the body early, wise strategy in this matchup tonight. He's in. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Sandhagen gets back up. Well,
He hurt it bad, man. And you can stop him.
just over 3 minutes to go. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that one of those four offensively can get him out there. That indeed will do it! Takes the judges right out of it!
Wow! Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Bruce Buffer has... Well, Sugar Sean O'Malley had some doubters coming in here tonight, but he mutes them.
I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got hustle, though, ambition, flow inside my DNA. I was immaculate conception, not transform like this, perform like this. Was Yoshi one new weapon?
Ready? Good.
All right, so this highly anticipated stand-up only event is now underway. Friendly reminder on the rules, and hopefully you play by them. No grappling of any type. So if you like striking, this is the event for you. Also, fighters can offer follow-up strikes on the floor. This is a stand-up only event. Let's see how it plays out.
Oh, big power
Strikes landed on both sides. Right hook to the head, blocked. Man, he's so good. That's a right cross from hell from O'Malley.
Sean O'Malley's right hand is one of the best singular shots in all of mixed martial arts. What a punch by O'Malley.
Well, champ, I'm not suggesting he needs to pace himself necessarily, but throwing caution to the wind and all of these bombs, no good if it doesn't land.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was a game plan, but if it's not landing, he's got to be careful not to get countered because he's overextending him so much. He gets countered, he may go to sleep.
O'Malley in perpetual motion laterally, a lot of feints part of his game plan as well.
I love the angle that Sean O'Malley is able to create from that southpaw stance. It's always exactly where he needs to be.
Well, I got to pay off that right hand that he landed a moment ago. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. All right, so O'Malley perhaps inching closer to that flow state now, lands with the right cross yet again.
I mean, it's his best punch. And if you don't stop Sean O'Malley or deter him, he will throw that strike over and over again.
Both fighters put a lot of weight on that front foot, but an outstanding striking matchup thus far.
Well, they both had success here. A lot of different, the confidence seems to be raising for both guys.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. Corner call to set up the strikes off of the feints. Nice feint left there by Sandhagen. O'Malley's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Both fighters throwing heat now. Under a minute now to go in the round. Oh, look out, those uppercuts becoming a big factor in the fight right now. He told us in the fighter meeting, watch out for my uppercut. And we should have known. He's doing a great job getting inside close and catching his opponent off guard. Pinpoint uppercut there.
That was nasty. He's got his opponent hurt real bad. Now he's got to go for the finish.
As advertised through 5 minutes. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You okay? Good?
Second round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, the Sugar Show. Sean O'Malley lands the left hand yet again. He's about as accurate with that thing as anybody in this division.
I think that's what's most impressive about Sugar Sean O'Malley, is even though he's still young in his career, he has a patience and a calmness about himself in there that not many people possess. But that left hand can only land because he doesn't show you anything as he gets ready to throw.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already in DC.
Oh.
I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook. Off the left hook. Don't anticipate.
Good block there. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Tremendous footwork from Corey Sandhagen out of that patented orthodox stance. He'll feint a lot under the watchful eye of Trevor Whitman. He has made great strides.
Yeah, he's gotten so much better. And look at him using that lead hand to kind of find his range. Corey Sandhagen is a real problem at bantamweight.
Man, pinpoint left hand just landed a moment ago.
If this
Power strike there, he could be in trouble.
he's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Oh, another body shot gets through. Gotta think he's starting to feel those in the midsection.
Yeah, and you know, if you're the opponent also, you know that you're making that investment into the body, even though you may not be able to see the work that you're doing yet. At some point, it's going to start to pay dividends.
You don't want to eat too many more of those.
You can't take those. They come from the side, so they hurt you. You don't see them.
But he fires right back. What a fight!
This is insane.
We got a fight through 10. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
You good? Good?
Third round underway. Do you believe it? This next round is underway. In the previous round, both fighters got rocked. Crowd going bananas. Big opportunity for both fighters.
These are the types of fights that makes it so fun to sit right next to the octagon and call the action.
Well, you can hear the corner. Man, he is right there to eat the counter again.
I mean, just another beautiful counter shot. This man's on fire.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, nice straight left there.
I think one of O'Malley's biggest gifts is his ability to change angles and change directions. He's never on a straight line. He's constantly moving.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both missed on the strike attempt there. His stamina has really failed him here tonight. He's got to figure out a way to preserve some energy as this fight moves forward. Oh, my goodness, he got his hands back again.
He got hit again. You better keep those hands high.
Do it! Sugar Sean O'Malley lighting him up in New York City.
Oh, boy.
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee.
Well, Sugar Sean O'Malley had... Third party Mark Goddard will handle the action for this one. All right, so here we go with this stand-up only encounter. We'll see if these guys can play by the rules. Not many rules, but you can't grapple at all. No wrestling of any kind. You also are not permitted to do follow-up strikes on the floor. We are underway. That left hand is finding its target for Sandhagen early. Strikes of consequence coming your way when you fight Sean O'Malley. Moving really well here in this one.
Yeah, he's moving really well, man. This guy's a high-level striker, great boxer, can effectively attack you or counter you when you decide that you want to lead the dance.
All right, so early round one action, and he's been a little bit inefficient when it comes to his striking game. He's going for broke.
Yeah, he's swinging, but he's not having much success. Got to slow down a little bit, pace himself to make sure that he can fight the whole fight.
And there it is, right cross lands yet again. DC, I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Look at him, dude, trying to hold it going still. All right, tense moments early, and a potential fight ender there.
Yeah, it looked like the fight was over. You know, he's got his read. But it seems like
Sandhagen's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Well, kickboxing chops on full display early. He's got it all going here in round one.
He's got it going, and he's got his opponent confused. When this guy's using all of his tools, he's very hard to deal with.
Man, there's that body shot again. Defense has got to make some adjustments here. Oh, that's a pretty counter shot there.
Yeah, he's got him hurt. He timed that beautifully.
Well, there's that efficient cross yet again, and maybe some frustration starting to settle in on the other side.
It's a bit discouraging, right? You think that you got a read on it, but every time you enter, the guy hits you with the same exact shot.
And there's the feint by O'Malley. Oh, beautiful head movement. Slips there. Feint by Sandhagen.
Caught that kick there.
For the end of round one. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Sandhagen's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready, Joe? You good?
All right, second round underway. Nice liver shot lands. Well, the story in this round, body kicks, and there's another one. It has not taken him long to find that proverbial flow state here tonight, mixing up his tempo beautifully on the field. both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched.
Hang on a second, champ. Excuse me. Huge shot lands there.
There it is again. Look at that.
He's on
body
bottom.
shot now. That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, he's getting lit up right now, John.
Oh my gosh, that hurts to watch. Another body shot gets through.
You better protect that midsection.
Well, he's able to get back up here, but oh man, is he on wobbly legs.
Oh, he hurt bad.
Were you trying to get crazy with this?
Mark Goddard, as good as it gets if you're a fighter. Probably the guy you want in there. All right, we are underway with this stand-up only fight, and we remind you of the rule set here. No grappling or wrestling of any type. Fighters also cannot do any follow-up strikes on the floor. May the best man win, and we are underway. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. As usual, Holloway's hands and feet are in sync.
Yeah, moving the way that you're supposed to. If you're putting on a technique video, use Max Holloway's stance and ability to press as your guide.
All right, early round one action here. The game plan, of course, was to come out aggressively, but the landing percentage leaves a lot to be desired.
He hasn't landed anything. He's gonna empty his gas tank trying to finish the fight when it's not working.
Mixing defense and offense nicely. That's a strong combination.
You know, John, I love the way he is looking through the guard, watching his opponent constantly, and always pressing forward.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Man, there it is again. Those body kicks for him have been the weapon of choice. And if it's not broken, no need to fix it. We'll see if the defense can make an adjustment. But man, he found that flow state early tonight. Holloway's cut now above the eye, courtesy of that strike. We will keep an eye on it as the fight continues. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end of this one.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward. Oh, nice lead uppercut. He's got to start moving his head. He cannot take this many shots to the head.
Oh, perhaps an overreaction from the booth, but that body shot looked pretty nasty.
John, you can tell that those are starting to do some damage. This dude better start tucking his elbow.
What a land right there for someone to blow the fight.
And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut. Those are the body kicks that are from you.
5 minutes in the books. Heading back to the corner now. Holloway's bleeding from the forehead here a bit. Hopefully they can get that under control so it doesn't trickle down into his eyes in the next round. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Ready? Ready? Fight.
All right, let's get to round 2. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Max Holloway at his best in the stand-up here tonight. Could there be any better representation of Hawaiian MMA than Max Blessed Holloway?
Holloway does a lot of his work with his hands, but if you're just boxing Max Holloway, you are behind. He's that good with his activity and his volume.
Feints with a right punch. His corner's calling for those feints. Nice job by Max Blessed Holloway. Oh, a huge block there. Oh, man, what a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Max Holloway just shot 6 3-pointers like Michael Jordan did that one time. And Michael, I don't know what's going on. That's Max Holloway's game tonight. Unbelievable.
Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches.
Oh, well, this is good to see. Starting to pull back a little bit of momentum in the fight now.
Fights are all about momentum, and right now this man is starting to regain some, but he's got to keep pushing, John. He's got to keep his foot on the gas if he wants to win this fight. Oh my goodness.
Oh, not a lot of defense there.
Johnny cannot keep taking these shots to the head.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Final seconds here. Man, these guys have some chins.
Oh!
Oh, so what an end to the round. He got knocked down just before the final horn. You can classify that as saved by the bell.
Took a little bit of a beating that round. That's all right. That's what we trained for. That was his best shots. You took them no problem.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You okay? Good.
Third round underway. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked.
Hey, this dude is lost. He thinks that his mom's out to Thanksgiving, but nope. You're in the middle of an octagon, dude. Get your hands up. Oh!
Back to his feet. All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's... back up. The question is for how long? Just over 3 minutes to go now. Man, imagine how quickly his hands must move.
That was crazy.
Let's go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
How about your boy?